what do we do with the anger? I'm angry at someone, right? And we feel perhaps that this kind of anger needs to be expressed. Sometimes we feel that we need to shout at that person, or at least to release it, or to write an angry letter, and that we somehow have to be angry for the sake of self-expression. Sometimes people say, if I'm not angry, I'm not authentic, that and it's not healthy to keep my anger inside. That is true to a certain degree, that it's really not suppressing anger is a very, very bad way to deal with anger. It's not suffocating it, not saying, I must not be angry. Because if I must not be angry, and I still am angry, that anger is simply pressed into the cells of my body and can grow into illness, for instance, all kinds of psychosomatic disorders. So we don't want to pretend that we're not angry. We need to feel it. It's perfectly fine. So sit with it. Don't express it. Just feel that anger. Listen to it. Let it express itself within you without judgment. And understand where it is coming from. Anger is the shattering of expectations. I have certain expectations. I think they are supposed to be fulfilled by some other person. Anger is my last resort when I feel powerless. I feel that if I'm going to scream and shout and kick, then reality will somehow say, oh, sorry, now we will do it your way. So anger is the need to control something that I cannot control. The feeling, the conviction that my will needs to be to take over and to prevail. So listen to that anger and why there is anger without suppressing it. Listen to the forms it takes, the hatred or vengefulness or bitterness, or all the different branches of this anger. And then the more you listen to it with compassion, like you understand someone, like let's hear you, let's hear what you have to say. If you need, just you can even write it down. If it feels that it requires expression. And then at a certain point, when anger is met with compassion, is embraced with compassion and understanding, then at the end of that expression, there is a moment in which now you can choose. Okay, I've understood my anger. I've understood why I'm angry. With wisdom and compassion, I've expressed it. I've written it down. Here it is. I'm angry. I want that. Why couldn't I listen to it? And all those things. And then at the edge of that understanding, there is a choice. Now, the more often the frequent your compassionate listening to the anger is, the quicker it will be for you to reach the point of choice. You see, and at a certain point you will notice that your anger becomes increasingly short. You see, so that at a certain point you will be angry for perhaps 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, a few seconds. Okay, if you want a few seconds of anger, no problem. Keep those few seconds. But it's just what extinguishes the fire of anger is the wisdom of seeing what it is, where it comes from. And that leads you very quickly to the moment of choice. The moment of choice is the moment when we look into ourselves and we think, well, what is really the state that I want to be in right now? Is anger able to saturate anything for me, to fulfill anything, to lead me anywhere? Anger is fake sense of empowerment. That is all what anger is, a fake sense of empowerment. And the true sense of empowerment is the open heart. This is the true state of power that we seek and that we have learned to replace with anger.